Welcome to Social Live ahead of tomorrow's Fight Academy show that's live on Fightzone from 7 p.m. Friday night. You can watch it for free. What you must do now is go to fightzone.tv, sign up. You'll get all the action from tomorrow night live, free, on your laptop, your iPad, whatever you want to watch it on, you'll get it. You must go though to fightzone.tv and sign up. Do that now while we're walking around, and we'll see who's here, who we can have a chat to from the weigh-in. Dee, we'll just do 1 minute with you. This is Dee Allen, who makes your professional debut. What are the nerves now? 24 hours before, because you've been waiting 3 years for this.
You know what? To be honest, they're actually alright for now. They're probably going to be up and down tomorrow. It's been up and down for the past 2 weeks. I'm surprised I'm actually really calm now, but I'm in a good place right now. So
yeah, you look. When we saw you on Monday, you come to the gym without the CA, and you just look like, I just want this week out the way. I want Saturday to come. That's what I thought.
No, do you know what it was? Because Monday I was just rushing around. I just come from work and I was doing this and the other, so I was a bit frustrated by the time I got down there. But now kind of time to relax, so all calm and collected now. So.
What do you think is going to be the biggest difference tomorrow night from the amateur game?
No head guard. Seriously, it's the first time I've ever boxed. I've never sparred or anything without a head guard, so I think that's going to be the biggest thing.
Do you think about that a lot?
Not really, because everyone said it's better, and won't get so hot in the head. So.
And your first professional weigh-in as well. What will you think when you look at your opponent and see her looking at you on the scales there?
We'll have to wait and see.
I say what, thanks, Dee. We'll let you relax still before the weigh-in. Alfie, just do 2 minutes.
Go on.
Alfie, how are you feeling before second professional fight in quick succession?
Yeah, I'm buzzing. I feel brand new, mate. Yeah.
And I'm told you've done a bundle of.
A few more next time, though.
You've done a load this time, haven't you?
I've done a little bit. Yeah.
What's your emotions now? What goes through your mind before you have a weigh-in?
Drink of water. Is that it?
Yeah. What are you going to do and eat after this?
Well, to be honest, I'll drink for a couple of hours before I start eating again.
Do you? Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just be on the water for a couple of hours, and then slowly start bringing in the carbs and that, a bit of pasta. I can't be going down Mackey's, mate, like some of these people.
I know. You see some of these boxers. Oh, look at me. I can't fight, but you look at them and you just be, no, I can't fight now. So what they do is they go straight to Nando's or for a pizza, don't they?
Can't be doing that, man. No,
so do you eat quite sensibly up to the fight, do you?
Yeah. Only on weigh-in day. All camp, I'm having pizza.
Yeah. So is it good being out so quick 2 weeks after your first fight?
I see it as a good thing at this stage. Yeah, definitely. It's good to stay active. Too many people have a long rest and then do nothing. And then time goes by before they know it. They've had no fights.
I tell you, it will be strange for you. If it looks like you're going to be busy all year, when you do get to 8 and 10 rounds, you're fighting 3 times a year, you'll be running up the wall, won't you?
Yeah, mate, I'll be bored in the house, mate. Yeah, it'll be hard to keep me not in the gym, yeah.
It's your first time on the Fightzone platform. What can viewers expect from you?
I don't like to give too much away. You'll have to tune in and have a look.
That'll do for me.
Nice one,
Thanks
mate.
a lot.
Thank you.
Thank
Cheers.
you. Louise, just do 2 minutes of.
What am I doing?
Talking to me.
Oh, right.
That's it. Look, 3 years since your last fought. Is it excitement or nerves 24 hours before you get in the ring?
I think it's both, a bit of both, really. Like I said in the interview the other day, I'm really excited, but obviously apprehensive at the same time because, like I said, it's been 3 years. But yeah, no, definitely excited.
Did you ever think this moment would come
No.
during lockdown, that you'd actually be here overlooking Tower Bridge, weighing in?
Never. And if anything, I'm grateful for all the times it has gone wrong because now, like you say, I'm here, London, Tower Bridge. Yeah, it can be done better.
And tomorrow night, what can we expect from you?
Tomorrow you're going to see fireworks, you're going to see skill, you're going to see power, and you're going to see strength.
So people think you're.
Heart from me.
I spoke to somebody who knows your best pal, Chantal Cameron, the other day. I'm not going to
yeah.
embarrass them, and I said, I'm
Who's that?
not
Tell me
telling you.
that. Oh, you won't know.
That's
Yeah,
it.
no,
It was no another. What it was, another journalist, John Evans. He's a friend of Jamie Moore's. They know you a little
Oh
bit,
yeah,
don't
Jamie
they?
does.
Yeah.
Oh,
They told
good.
me you're.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So we're all excited to see you. No pressure then tomorrow.
No, no pressure at all.
No pressure. When you're back at work Monday, or do you get a bit of a break
I'm
now?
off this week actually because it's my birthday on Tuesday. So yeah, I've got the week off, recover and obviously celebrate.
And well, happy birthday for next week.
Cheers.
Thanks very much. Come here, Ashley, if we're looking. We'll get you for a second. We just grabbed him for a minute. He's selling tickets. He's doing everything. He's the chief operating officer at Fightzone, Asif Vali, who anyone who's watching this and know him from, you know him anyway. Asif, how much are you looking forward to this show tomorrow night?
Yeah, it's going to be a great show. It's the first one of this year in London. We've got some great debutants on the girls.
Louise Orton, there's a lot of excitement over.
Lots of excitement for Louise, and obviously we're looking forward to that fight. And then obviously Nathan's on. And hopefully
that's amazing. Let's just go to fightzone.uk, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then what happens then?
You know, you just got to subscribe, and that's it.
Give your name and address.
Watch it for free, and subscribe. Great show. It's all free for the next 2 months as well. So that's what we want to do. It's great for the boxing fans, and we want to make sure the boxing community pick it up.
It's the simplest thing you can do. You go on fightzone.uk, few simple details like your name, email address, and you're watching the action. It's live from 7 p.m. tomorrow night. Tower Tussle from the Tower Hotel here in London. Fantastic, splendid venue. 7 fights free of charge. And don't forget, and if you also get the Newark show, Carl Greaves' fight. He's got about 9 or 10 fights Saturday night. So in just over 24 hours on fightzone.tv, for free of charge, you will see around 17 fights. All well matched, won't cost you a penny. Just go to fightzone.tv, sign up right now. Thank you.
Steve.
Kevin, let's do 2 minutes. Huh?
We all four here that I've not seen for ages. Somebody that we really had the pleasure of watching all his fights. He gave us great excitement. I was in camp with him for many fights with Amir Khan. It's a pleasure to have him here and see him. He's training now, so that's good to see.
Well, that's what we're going to talk about. Life as a trainer, Kevin. Everybody knows about your magnificent career and what you did. Tell us about life as a trainer.
Yeah, you know, I've been coaching fighters now with Tony Sims. He started doing it towards the end of my career, last 2 years of my career. Started helping out in the gym with him and that. And I've moved into training. Retired now about 6 years. So I've been training now for about full on 6 years, training as coaching. Prior to that, I was doing it in the gym with Tony anyway. And I love it. I've got bachelor fighters coming through. I'm enjoying it. Yeah, I love it. It's good. It's good to give an insight to the kids that they ain't got. But one thing what I'm realising is that you can't put older and young shoulders. It's like you want to wow them, but you've got to take your time and be calm with them and be very patient.
When you was in the ring, you was a real, let's just have it.
Yeah.
How do you keep calm with these kids sometimes? Or is there some kids, for example, who need a shoulder to cry on or your arm around, and there might be kids you need to rollick, I guess.
Yeah, you've got different characters. Your kids need a little bit bringing up and livening up. You have to get them going. Some kids you got to speak to them calmly. The sources for courses, but I'm enjoying it. That's the main thing, and it looks like I'm doing all I'm doing. I'll be doing good at it. Watch, yeah.
Well, you're involved in boxing still, which is everything to you, isn't it?
Massive for me. It's all my life since I've been a little kid, so yeah, and I love it. So yeah.
And your son Connor's boxing, he's flying. He's very,
he's flying now. He got beat in the finals last week, which was he should have won it clean up. He's going down to Sheffield next week on sparring, so he's doing really well. Yeah, proud of him. He's come on. He's just doing all the right things, which is good.
And give us a bit of insight about Alfie Winter, who's on the Fight Zone show tomorrow night, who people can watch.
You know, Richard Manuel brought him to me about 10 months back now, 8 months back now, and I've known Richard since I've been a young kid.
Yeah.
So started working with him. I said, like, yeah, I can do something with him, but what I've got to do is bring him out of his comfort zone. He fights it like in a comfortable place, which I said to him, it's going to take time to do this. So he's fair, he's flying. So his first bout, his pro debut was great. All the movement, he fought in burst in there, and he listened to me. I said, listen, I said, like, the guy who was fighting was one of my mates. I said, he can be dangerous, be careful. Because what they do is, gentlemen, they wait on, I see you, so they go, you shut the chin, so be careful, take your time, and be smart. And he listens very well, so I think he'll do really well.
And I guess, do you use so?
Joe Cordell in the sparring with him, Conor Ben. Yeah, Jordan Flint and a lot of hands, they're all going to mix with each other. So I think we're lucky that we've got that sort of sparring.
Yeah, I mean, people go to you, the sort of sparring you can get through your connection with Tony. It's experience you can't buy, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah, it's like even like being in the gym around Tony, listening to what advice he gives fighters and how to just silly things like that. It's gold dust, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can't buy it.
Do you take bits of what you think was good from every trainer that you work with?
What I do is I work a lot of things around how Tony does things, but I took little bits of things, snippets from people I've done over the years and that. I work towards that, but I work out around Tony's blueprint and how he does things. I swear by it. I got back to him late on in my career, and I should be tired. And he brought the best out of me when I was old. So like, it shows you what he's capable of, and it shows you what he's done with Conor Ben. So yeah, I take little snippets of some trainers what I've done over the years, and I put it in a bit, but I stay with what Tony done.
You know what? You made a great point about Tony. He's one of them fighters. One of those trainers who don't get the credit he deserves. Too many people say, "Oh, that fighter came to you." It's what you do with those fighters. You just said what he did to you when you was at the tail end of your career.
I was an old man by then. Like, I was in the gym. I remember I was sparring fighting with my mates Brian Flashbang, and Brian was giving me an iron. I've just come back, but yeah, my name was quite high up still, but yeah, I had no ability. My ability was poor, my boxing was poor, my fitness was poor. And Tony brought me back up to mix with like the Navarez's, Daniel Estrada's, Maduma's at the top level. So it just shows you what he's done with Conor Ben, fighting at mediocre as a kid. Now, seriously, if you see him in the gym, I was in the gym with him yesterday, he's a monster. But good for the outfit and that. My fighters come through, my son and that, to watch these fighters and how they work and how Tony does things.
I tell you what, Conor Ben, when he turned pro, you never had a penny of him being where he is now.
Now what he's doing now, it just shows you hard work pays off.
You ready to go? Okay, mate.
3:10. I'm just waiting at 2 machines.
And you're going to get on with it. Okay, mate. Harry, just do 2 minutes. How are you? All right, mate?
Yeah, I'm good. You?
Yeah, great. Against Stephen Jackson from Manchester. How are you feeling before you weigh in? Are you nervous?
No, I'm buzzing.
Raring?
I can't wait to get in there now. I've done all the training, so now tomorrow night it's easy work.
Yeah. Look, why are the boxers always saying that? I've done the training and fighting's easy.
Because you train every day, that's the hard bit. Fighting you enjoy, so it's my job.
Well, you know you can fight as well.
Yeah.
We've seen you.
That's it. So it'll be a better performance tomorrow from my last three. I'm confident in that. Just can't wait to get in there.
The performances have been okay. I mean, there's nothing been wrong with him.
Whoa! I've got a feeling it'll be next level, so I'm confident.
Well, despite his record, he's a good fighter.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I want. Someone that runs in, he gives a go, so the gaps will open, and that's what I want, to be honest.
What's it like for you training, fighting in the town hotel here, just down the road from where you train, where you work?
It's unreal to me. It's like my hometown, so I've got a lot of people coming close for them, so I'm loving it.
How many tickets you shifted?
I think it's like 65, 70, so it's decent.
Good support for.
It'll be nice and loud.
Good support. So what do you do after the fight, over the weekend? Are you one of those guys who gets up and has a run, or?
I'll analyse my performance first with my dad.
Is that what you do?
Can work on, and then back in the gym Monday.
Really? No
breaks.
No breaks, yeah. So when are we going to see you again next? You're already looking ahead to the next fight
as possible. I'd rather, the more out, the better for me. I'd rather be out as much as I can, so as soon as possible.
And what's obvious in the couple, we only met a couple of times, but how you live the life, the way you just spoke there. Well, after the fight, you go to bed tomorrow night, Saturday's analysing time.
Yeah.
You might get a bit of time to yourself Sunday or something.
I'll eat when I can, obviously, I want, but I'm going to analyse it, see what I can do better, and then evenings forward, just get better.
And Fightzone viewers, what can I expect from you this weekend?
Fireworks, best performance today.
Look forward to that. Thanks very much indeed.
Cheers.
Thanks, Harry.
Thank you.
No, but you can chat with us for 2 minutes, can't you?
Yeah, go on. We've got Sam Kinnock as well after the
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in there.
I'll grab him.
We'll do this. Let's just grab you here, mate. Save you. With us now, familiar face on the circuit, especially what he doesn't know about the ladies' code of the game isn't worth knowing. He's forgotten more than most people know. Noel Cullen, trainer of Hannah Rankin, and what's your title with Cullen Boxing? Is it matchmaking?
I mean, we're now in week 2 of camp. It's going really well. She can't wait to defend her belts at home in Scotland. And we're fighting a Mexican. She's always wanted to fight a Mexican or go to Mexico to train. So we're looking forward to putting on a show. And
we were talking the other day about life as a trainer of an elite athlete. Just tell me how much time it takes. We've taken training. We were talking earlier about it's just a solo project for you now.
I mean, Hannah trains 2-3 times a day, 6 days a week. Add into that my female matchmaking, and there's not a lot of time for anything else, to be honest. Any coach that trains a world champion will tell you it takes pretty much most of your time.
With female boxing, where do you think it will be in 5 years and 10 years' time compared to now? Is it still very much evolving in the sense that there's not maybe as many rivalries as we'd like? You know, there's a couple, but you know, the men's boxing is full of it. What will that do for women's boxing when there's a lot more rivalries?
I mean, it'll definitely elevate it. Everyone needs a dance partner, as they say. If you only look at recently, you've got Hannah and Natasha Jonas, England versus Scotland, everyone's now talking about. But I think in terms of in 5 years' time, there'll be a lot more females that will have got into double-digit fights. There'll be a lot more recognisable names on the circuit. And I think the opportunities will become more equal to the guys. Hopefully, we'll also be doing 3-minute rounds, but that's another interview.
Yeah, well, you lose that something you could go on about that all day. Yes. You want them, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, from my own personal point of view, Hannah is a 100% a 3-minute round fighter. People go on about stoppages in the female game and stuff like that, and I think that's because it's 2 minutes. There's one argument to say that it's more exciting for 2 minutes, but I think there would be more stoppages if it was 3 minutes, which make it more exciting, which makes it more of a business product.
I mean, Natasha Jonas and Hannah over 3-minute rounds, that would be the ideal fight. A former Olympian, war experience, Hannah's got the bar.
I think Hannah and Natasha over 3-minute rounds. I definitely favour Hannah in that one all day long. That'll be a fun fight to watch.
And before we let you go, you know all the girls boxing on this Friday night's bill here at the Tower Hotel on Fightzone. You said us a bit about Dee Allen, because I think she used to be with you.
Yeah,
she's an amateur.
Had an extensive amateur background. I've known her for a very long time. She's been in part of Hannah's training team for probably 3 or 4 years now as a sparring partner. I can't wait to see her put on the show tomorrow night. She's got a tough opponent in Milena Kovalenko, but I believe that she'll get the job done and we'll do it. Obviously, I was a guest there. I mean, I think that's another interview itself.
Yeah.
But the fights themselves were good. I was also at the Kelbrook fight, so no, I'm still a bit of a boxing fan, although it does take up more and more time with female game at the moment.
Thanks a lot for that insight you've given us, an old top man. Thank you.
Sam Mullins is one of our sponsors. Father of Harry Mullins.
Yeah.
Sam.
We'll do Sam in there with
Yeah.
Just do 5 minutes of you. With us now, Sam Mullins, father of Harry Mullins, who boxes tomorrow night. You can have a bit.
Harry.
Great program, isn't it? By the way,
It is.
the best. Just tell us how's camp gone with Sam? Step up, really, Stephen Jackson.
It is a step up. It's needed for Harry. As I say, he's learning the game. He's working well. He's training hard. So it's either a step up and he goes right. If it goes wrong, he has to go back to the drawing board and go again. But Harry's up for it. I'm up for it, and he's worked hard to get a little step up in boxing.
Do you feel any different emotionally when it's your son getting in the boxing ring?
I've got to admit, I get an emotional connection with them all, to be honest.
Yeah.
Whether it is your son, it is harder, and it's a lot harder for the wife.
Yes, I was going to ask you about that.
She hates it, but she's his biggest supporter. So it is harsh, but as long as they're looked after, there's a lot more shit going on in the streets. So for him to have him in the boxing ring, it's a good thing to have.
What strikes me with Harry, that he lives the life? I said, what we do after the fight? He said, I'll evaluate it with my dad and then just go back to the gym and have a rest Sunday.
Definitely, I'm more. I like to sort of put you to bed when I go home. Otherwise,
Oh, that night, yeah.
you know, otherwise you're like constantly on. But he's constantly questioning his performance. How did I do? Can I do better here? So as long as he's got that ambition, I'm going to keep pushing him that way.
And do your other fighters on tonight, Louise Horton's
I've
on?
got Louise Orton, yeah, and I've got my French girl Joanna. I've got
Yeah,
3 on tomorrow, and I've got Louise been looking well. She's been training with her other half and myself, and it's going good. I think you can see good things from her.
And what about the French? She's moved up to bantamweight, Joanna, hasn't she?
She's done a great decision to move from France to England. That's one to watch.
Really?
That girl, I really do great. Yeah.
How did you get this connection?
It's an Instagram thing, believe it or not. She
Really?
said a lot of things on Instagram. She commented, you know, to be honest, I ignored it. Walked in, I said, how can I help you? She said, oh, you said I could train with you. Oh, and we went from there, and I got her. She's a lovely girl and confident.
You sound really excited about what you said. No, you're not one who really shouts for your fighter. That you just said a couple of things there. Watch out, which I haven't heard from. You're quite philosophical. I know. I can tell.
One of them, but this girl, everywhere I go, people saying, like, you know, what you feeding her? How she this good? And she just comes from nowhere. No one really knows her apart from the French people. And then when you look into her background, there's another semi-amateur fighter.
A good level, I guess, as well. You're
international. So it's. Trust me,
really exciting.
No, don't say that.
I know that. You said that. We've all got to watch now, haven't we? But how do you do is the training, the plumbing shop? How do you find the time to get it all in?
With me, to be honest with you. If I was
especially with some boxing as well.
No, if I was my wife, I would have left me years ago. But I enjoy it. You know, a brilliant group of people. I'm lucky to have a shop around the corner so I can run back and forth. I just love the game.
Yeah.
You know, when you've got people that want to go and enjoy it, you've got to go with it.
But I mean, I've only met you a couple of times. I get the impression that if they weren't going to mix in with how you are in the gym and be a good group of people, you're not someone who you've got your business as well. You don't need to. You've got a shop. You don't.
No, you know, you come on time, you be polite, you do as you're told, and I'll back you all the way. If you don't want to be part of that, don't come to my gym. And it's not that I've got an ego or anything. You've got to have someone running the ship.
Yeah, of course you have, yeah.
If you want to go the right way, we'll go the right way. And so far it's going the right way. So I'm lucky I've got a lucky group of people.
Nurtural's gym is a great facility. The place is spotless and the changing rooms are really nice. It's like a luxury gym, isn't it? I'm going back to what I used to do in London in the 80s. If spotless would be in one bit on the floor where there weren't a fag, but sawdust, yeah.
No, it's completely, it's changed. I love the old gyms. I love the atmospheres. I love you can sort of taste champions in it. Mine is a new looking gym, but with the group of people that I've got in there, it works, you know what I mean? And it's starting to get that sort of feel of champions, you know, now where you walk into them old gyms and you think, oh, he was here, she was here. Yeah. We're starting to get that, and I can't wait for the future.
Well, that's it. Well, good luck, Sam, with your training career, and best of luck for your fighters tomorrow. We wish you all the best, and thank Chris for inviting us down on Monday as well. It's good of you. Thank you very much.
Did you saw it? Yeah.
Ryan, is you allowed to speak good fluent English or? Yeah.
Speak good English?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we'll come in here. Or do you want to do it out here?
Well, you want to do the interview in there
or in here?
However you like.
Well, come in there. Yeah. Only be 2 minutes. Just tell us.
Just don't get me in the picture, all right?
No, you come in there.
I'm a bit fat.
Show off you. Oh, I'm not actually at that, and I'm Fulham, so.
I'll send it that way, shall I?
Yeah, you're all right. With us now, French super welterweight Ishmael Francois Milad, his trainer Ryan Barnett. Ishmael, welcome to Fightzone. Everyone's excited to see you in action tomorrow night.
Yeah.
What can viewers expect from you?
Your style of fight. Yeah. Very aggressive. Very busy. Yeah, very strong man. Very strong physically and punch-wise, but quick.
How did you end up coming to England from France? The link up with Ryan, how did that come about?
Yeah. Many years ago, 5 years ago, I trained a boxer called Karim Alishi, and he beat Solomon in Dubai.
Yeah.
And that's how it works. That if he wants to come to train, that was the right place to come to. So that's how it's been for the last 3 years. 3 years, yeah. 3 years. He won the French tournament. it's equivalent to prize fighter. And yeah, it's good. It's good.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Steve. Thanks for that, Ryan.
No worries, mate.
Ask Paul. I think they're waiting for the 2 Russians. I think Steve Jackson's here.
If you want to interview him, Barry translate.
That is good, eh? As I've just discovered.
Hey, let's just grab you out here, Sam, for 2 minutes.
What are you after?
Just grab you for the
Alright,
for the live thing.
How you doing, my man? You alright?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah, we'll just go up here with Sam.
Yeah.
Sam was just now. What do you know? What?
How you doing? You alright?
Very good, mate. How are you?
Sam, you've got. Thanks for joining us. Bit of a regular on this social live that we do on Fightzone. Tell us who you've got on tomorrow night. Is everyone your boxer?
5 out of the 7 bouts now, so 5 out of the 7. So weight order, Harry Mullen's first, light flyweight. So he's a trainer. Steve Jackson has a go, and he's naturally a lot bigger. So Harry's a bona fide light fly, so it's a good test for him. I think he should come through it, but good little fight for the card. Then I've got Joanna Wonyu. She's a bantamweight.
I've heard a lot of
French, really good.
Yeah.
Top class.
I just spoke to Sam Mullins, who doesn't get too excited, but he seems genuinely have a.
Yeah, that's kind of what kind of my interest was. Sam's kind of, like you said, not nonplussed, but doesn't get really excited when you raving about it. And then everything I've heard, done the diligence, and she's really good. So looking forward to her first fight in the UK, been based in France up until now. So looking good for her. Looking forward to seeing it.
And who else?
So D Allen making her debut.
Another good amateur.
Yeah, and Dee's had a bit of a wait. Her debut was meant to happen, it got delayed, so she's ready to go. She's in with a tough opponent, so very, very credible opponent. So it's a good one to start her pro career off. Louise Orton, another pro debut.
Really, it's
Louise is raved about this.
Yeah, I know.
Chantel Cameron, etc. You know, so a good friend of hers and knows her from the gym, but yeah, she's spoken of her so highly. And what she's done as an amateur, she replicates that as a pro. It'll be exciting. And then Nathan Mizon, Mr. Excitement in the main event. So it's boxing an opponent. I said, what's Campbell Hatton?
Yeah, so
6 rounds for him as well. So hopefully get the job done within the 6.
I mean, you're the main promoter in Scotland. Now, how comes you've got all these London fighters you manage? How did that come about? Because traditionally over the years, Scottish managers, promoters have tended to. I mean, just because I'm being too old school, I guess. Alex Morris, you had to come from Glasgow. Same with Tommy, but you're really branching out.
Yeah, you know, Tommy had a bit of interaction with some guys from the Manchester area. So at the time when he had the good links with Barry Hearn and Sky, he took on some Manchester boxers. So I always remember, but he was always kind of involved in the kind of periphery to kind of try and push their careers on. Whereas I'm with these boxers starting from weight. How did it come about? Basically, Hannah Rankin's obviously based down here. Then she was in Sam Mullins' gym, and Sam got speaking with, signed Harry, and then just kind of spiraled from there. James Hawley was sparring in Glasgow, I met him there. So so a nice little London stay was good. It's a little holiday for me getting down here, you know. So Scotland once in a while.
I mean, you enjoy all this managing because you work with, one thing I will say with you work with anybody for any of your fighters, won't you? You're not one of these managers and promoters who I can't put you on his show, I won't do it. If that phone rings and the deal's right.
Yeah, definitely. I think it goes against again in terms of what you're doing as a manager. So last week I had 4 boxers on the Sky show. It was good. The week before that, as you know, we had the 2 Turnberry shows. I'm down here this week. So yeah, if the deal's right for the boxer, I'm happy to work with anybody.
Where are you next week? Or is it a slow week for you in the gym next week?
Aberdeen.
Aberdeen, of course, Fightzone.
And Saturday I've got a show in Glasgow, so 2 days again next week.
Thanks very much indeed.
Thank you, no problem.
Thank you, Sam.
Now we're over to Paul Booth, who's going to weigh in the fighters as such.
Right then, good afternoon everybody. Welcome to our official weigh-in ahead of tomorrow evening's night of professional boxing, brought to you by Dennis Hobson for Fight Academy in association with J.J. Crump & Son, and it is live and free to view on Fightzone TV. If you haven't already subscribed and you are joining us on the social media channels this afternoon, visit the platform Fightzone TV either via your mobile telephone, your tablet, or via PC as well. Get yourself signed up and you can watch it between now and the end of April, totally free of charge, live and free boxing via Fightzone TV. So on then with this afternoon's weigh-in, we have 7 fights to weigh in. Firstly, to make their way to the scales is a lady taking part in a 6-round contest. It'll be 6 2-minute rounds of boxing. She's from Tanzania. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Flora Makela. So this will be bout number 1 of our fight night tomorrow evening. It's a 7 p.m. start. This contest is scheduled 6 rounds of boxing, 6 2-minute rounds. Flora is from Dar es Salaam in Tanzania. She's got 7 career victories, including 5 going inside the scheduled distance. 33 years old, she made her debut. She was last in the ring September 2021 with a victory in her native Tanzania. She officially weighs in for the contest at 9 stone even. 9 stone even, the official weight, Flora Makela. Next, to make her way to the scales, she enters the world of professional boxing for the first time tomorrow evening. She boxes out of Rochester, Kent, introducing Louise Orton. Louise makes her debut in the boxing ring for the first time tomorrow evening. She enters the ring as a former national champion in the amateurs. And Louise officially weighs in at 9 stone 2 pounds. 9 stone 2 pounds even, the official weight for Louise Orton. So both boxers now will face off. So keep those cameras rolling. Do share your pictures with our social media platforms via Fightzone TV. There we are. They open the show tomorrow evening, scheduled in the ring at 7 p.m. It's a 6 2-minute round contest. Flora Makela and Louise Orton. Bout number 2 of our evening. A scheduled 4 rounds of boxing. In the ring at 7:30 p.m. Firstly, to make his way to the scales, Alexei Tuktarov. Last in the ring, February 2022, boxes out of Southampton, 4 career victories, 3 going inside the scheduled distance. He's on fight number 2 tomorrow evening on Fightzone TV, where you can catch all the action live and free, whatever platform right around the world. Alexei, 100 pounds even, the official weight for Alexei Tuktarov. To make his way to the scales, Ismail Francois. Ismail now boxes out of Sidcup, Kent, via way of his native Rouen in France. Takes into the ring tomorrow evening a professional fight record including 7 victories, with 1 going inside the scheduled distance. It's a 4-round contest, and it's fight number 2 on our transmission tomorrow evening. Ismail officially weighs in. 11 stone, 1 pound even. 11 stone, 1 pound, the official weight for Ismail Francois. So both boxers will now face off for the final time. Next time they face each other, they'll have a scheduled 4-round contest ahead of them. Bout number 2 on our card tomorrow evening, Alexei Tuktarov and Ismail Francois. Entering then a scheduled 4-round contest, Alexei Tuktarov and Ismail Francois. So live and free then from 7 p.m. on Fightzone TV, brought to you by Dennis Hobson for Fight Academy in association with JJ Crump & Son, Waterloo, and the Insta group as well. It's live and free from 7 p.m. It's a 7-fight card coming to you from London, the side of the Thames at the Tower Hotel. Sarafina Bella. So a 6-round contest, 6 2-minute rounds of boxing. This is 28-year-old Sarafina Bella. She boxes out of Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. 4 victories, including 3 going inside the scheduled distance. She's on the scales officially for tomorrow's contest at 8 stone 3 pounds even. 8 stone 3 pounds, the official weight for Sarafina Bella. To make her way to the scales now, entering the ring tomorrow evening with a perfect professional fight record, Johanna Wanyu. 3 fights as a professional boxer, all 3 resulting in victory. Made her debut October 2020, last in the ring July last year. She boxes out of Sarcelles in France, and her official weight for tomorrow's contest is 8 stone 7 pounds even. 8 stone 7 pounds, the official weight for Johanna Wanyu. Face-off time. Get those cameras rolling. Share those pictures with us on the social media as the 2 girls now face off for the final time. Scheduled 6-round contest tomorrow evening. Sarafina Bella and Johanna Wanyu. Get your pictures, do share them with us on social media. You will have a great photo opportunity as well. All the boxers at the end of the weigh-in are going to go to the side of the riverbank down for the Thames to be interviewed by our very own Steve Lillis, and also to get some great photo opportunities. So all boxers at the end of the weigh-in will be going down to the banks of the River Thames, right behind where the weigh-in room is, for a photo opportunity and also for an interview as well. That's all boxers straight after this weigh-in. From Berlin, Germany, via way of her native Bulgaria, it's Hell's baby, Melina Koleva. 10 victories, 4 inside the distance. She's a 2 times world title challenger. She now boxes out of Berlin, Germany. Hell's baby weighs in officially at 9 stone, 9 pounds even, 9'9". Way to the scales now. She makes her debut in the world of professional boxing tomorrow evening. From Leytonstone, London, introducing Dee Allen. So she makes her professional debut here in her home city of London. She's from Leytonstone, and it's the first time in the ring and the first time on the scales for a professional. Leytonstone, 5 pounds even for Dee Allen. First time to face off now as a professional boxer for Dee Allen as well. She's bout number 4 on the card tomorrow evening. The scheduled ring walks for 8:30 p.m. Live and free on Fightzone TV. If you haven't already got yourself signed in, get your account registered. It is live and free through until the end of April. Next on our card, bout number 5 tomorrow evening. This one's scheduled for a 9 p.m. ring walk. And firstly, to make his way to the scales for this contest, he boxes out of Southampton. It's Rustam Fightzone. Rustam is 29 years old. 8 victories as a professional boxer. 3 of those 8 going inside the scheduled distance. He now boxes out of Southampton, and he is bout number 5 on our Fightzone TV card tomorrow evening. Taken to the scales now. Rustam, 1 pound even, 10 stone, 6 pounds. Fight number 2 for him tomorrow evening as a professional boxer. He boxes out of West Molesey, Surrey. Introducing Alfie Winter. He made his debut as a professional boxer last month, February 2022. It was a points victory for the 24-year-old in action in his second professional contest tomorrow evening. Alfie officially weighs in for tomorrow's contest. Fight number 2 of his professional career at 10 stone, 6 pounds. 10-6, the official weights for Alfie Winter. Both boxers will now face off. Keep those cameras rolling. Keep those cameras rolling. Take those pictures. Do share them with us on the social media channel. Many of you will recognise the exciting talent as well of Kevin Mitchell in that picture as well, who's here with us this afternoon. There we are. It's a 4-round contest tomorrow evening. Rustam Fightzone and Alfie Winter. Next bout to weigh in. Only one of the boxers is going to weigh in on this one. The second boxer on his travels down from Manchester. One of the boxers slightly delayed in traffic, so we're just going to do one of the boxers. It's going to be fight number 4 of his professional career tomorrow evening. in about, sponsored by Waterloo and the Insta Group. Here he is, the H-Man, Harry Mullins. 19 years old, his debut June 2021. Last out in the ring on the undercard of the Jack Massey World Title win in Bolton in November. He's got 3 fights, 3 victories to his credit. Fight record is perfect. Tomorrow eat for the H-Man, Harry Mullins. Final fight to weigh in this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's a 6-round contest. Firstly, to make his way to the scales, boxing out of Śląski, Poland, it's Jakub Laskowski. "26-year-old Jakub about to take to the scales with a fight record of 4 professional victories, with 2 of his 4 victories going inside the scheduled distance. The 26-year-old from Śląski, Poland, officially weighs in for tomorrow's contest at 10 stone, 1 pound, even. 10-1, the official weight for Jakub Laskowski. And now to make his way to the scales, he is Mr. Excitement from Tadworth, Surrey. 21-year-old Nathan made his debut as a professional boxer in August last year. Since then, he's had a further 2 fights, bringing his fight record to 3 visits to the ring with 3 victories. He was last in the ring December 2021 when he boxed on the Channel 5 show. Tomorrow evening, he's going to be live topping the bill on the Fightzone TV show. Nathan Misen officially weighs in for tomorrow's bout at 10 stone, 1 pound even. 10-1 even for Nathan Misen. And the boxers face off for the final time. Next time they look into each other's eyes, they'll have a scheduled 6 rounds of boxing walk for 10 p.m. live and free on Fightzone TV. So everybody, keep your eyes on the social media channels, because all of the boxers now are going to make their way down to the riverbanks at the side of the River Thames for interviews and also a photo opportunity as well. Tomorrow evening's boxing starts at 7 p.m. It's live, it's free on Fightzone TV. Share all your pictures with us from this afternoon. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. We'll catch you live on Fightzone TV from 7 p.m. Friday.
Ronnie, which one is it? 3 girls.
So once again, all boxers, if all boxers now can please make their way down to the side of the River Thames, right behind where this weighing room is. They'll be interviewed by Steve Lillis and also a photo opportunity as well.